Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. Premier Gel back in November had a Black Friday sale where their gel polishes were again £1.99. So again I took advantage of this and I purchased another 11 gel polish colours to add to my very quickly growing Premier Gel polish collection. As always, I'll be swatching each colour matte and glossy, and I'll also be showing you them over clear pop sticks as well. As always, you can find information on where I purchased from in the description box below. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification on, and please like this video. These things really do help out my channel, thank you. So I'll be doing my swatches on my usual natural pop sticks, and I also have their high shine no white top coat along with their no white matte top coat. I've added stickers so I know which they are, and the little stars are so I know which ones to use first. So I'll be starting with Cranberry, and I'll just be showing you the glossy swatch on camera. The matte swatches will be completed off camera. For curing, I'm curing these in my Sunfire 48 watt UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. Cranberry is just as its name, a true cranberry colour, a rich beautiful colour which is perfect for the autumn and winter months. Personally, I would wear this any time of the year. The first coat went on slightly patchy or sheer in places, but it does build up nicely in the two coats. Cranberry is such a gorgeous colour, it's a classic. If you're not a fan of bright reds, maybe this would suit you slightly better. So now all the coats have been applied and cured, I'm going to be applying a layer of the top coat using their high shine no white top coat. Again, I'll be curing this for 60 seconds. I personally love doing matte and glossy swatches. It really shows both sides of how the colour will look. And with the matte and glossy swatches of Cranberry, they both look great. I personally prefer the glossy. I think it's much richer in colour to the matte swatch, but either way, it's a really nice colour to have in my collection. Next we have Salute, and this is a khaki green. I first saw this in the Facebook group and I loved how it looked, and it has not disappointed at all. If I was going off the colour off of their website, Salute probably wouldn't be in my collection, if I'm honest. It sort of reminds me of like a British Army green colour. I have a lot of different shades of green in my collection, but nothing like Salute. So it'll be interesting to see what I can use with it and what type of stamping colours will work over the top. It's such an interesting colour and one that I would say could be used all year round. It would, however, look great in autumn leaf manis, but also for a grungy pattern design as well. My Premier Gel colour collection is growing really quickly. I've enjoyed working with every colour so far, and there's some really nice gel polishes to use. So matte and glossy both look amazing, however for me the matte swatch is just gorgeous, and I would probably be the finish that I would use the most. It's just perfect. The glossy swatch does look good, don't get me wrong, it's still a nice swatch, but that matte swatch really needs to be on my nails. Next we have Strawberry Laces, and this is what I would call a classic baby pink. Now with pale pink colours they can tend to be patchy and sometimes difficult to get a really nice looking finish to the nail. Strawberry Laces, however, is so easy to work with. The first coat really impressed me, and then when the second coat goes over, it just finishes it off really well. Baby pink colours are popular, and for me personally, Strawberry Laces is definitely a must-have colour. I've also seen in the Facebook group, which I want to remind it's not run by Premier Gel, that they have recently changed the bottles that they used to be. These that you are seeing are the old style bottles. The new ones are meant to be less weight, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of the look of the bottles, but I understand it's about using less packaging. I now have 54 Premier Gel colours. So Strawberry Laces matte and glossy both look stunning. I like how they both look. I would be more inclined to use the glossy finish over the matte, but that's just me. We shall see in time with the manis that I create. Next we have Raspberry Bom Bom, and this is a pale blue colour which has a slight grey undertone to it. Again, just like the pale pinks, pale blues can be patchy, and this is down to that they are paler in colours and it can be hard to get a nice even coverage. Raspberry Bom Bom is really nice to work with, again just like the pale pink. The first coat goes on really well and then the second just finishes it off the swatch to be fully opaque. I personally really like working with pale blues all year round. They make some great spring and summer manis and then into the winter as well. So it's a good staple colour to have in a collection. Raspberry Bom Bom will definitely be a popular colour for me to use going forward, creating some manis in the future. It will also work with any of the dark blues from Premier Gel like Royal Blue or Twilight. Both matte and glossy look great. I would personally use both finishes when I create pale manis. Raspberry Bom Bom is such a pretty colour. Again, it's a must-have colour. Next we have Slated, and this is a dark grey. I love using greys for Halloween manis. It's not a colour I use a lot for manis, but I do like to have different shades of grey in my collection. From the second haul of Premier Gel polishes I shared with you, Pebble, and this is a light grey, so Pebble and Slated will work really well together. The first coat has such a brilliant coverage, and the second coat just finishes the swatch off so nicely. I know that they have recently released a new grey called Elephant Grey, and I definitely want to see that one against the other three greys. It's nice to have the different shades of a colour. One thing I will say is that the 54 Premier Gel polishes I have against the 80 plus Kiki London gel polishes, which is my favourite brand of gel polish to use, I have nothing alike apart from white and black. So this is brilliant for me. So many colour choices to choose from now. So matte and glossy look fab. I like both finishes. Again, I would personally use both of them to create manis. I might lean more towards the matte, but I would definitely use them both. Slated is a gorgeous colour. Next we have Twilight, and this is a stunning dark blue which has a sparkle running through it. The first coat does go on a little on the sheer side, but Twilight does build up nicely in the two coats. Now a colour like Twilight I wouldn't normally do matte just because of the sparkle. However, sometimes they can look amazing, and I've taken a photo closer up so you can really see that sparkle. This is definitely a winter festival colour. It's beautiful and a must have. Premier Gel are quite frequent with their sales, so keep an eye on their social media. As I've said, I now have 54 gel polishes from them, and they've all been purchased since November, so collections can grow really fast. Now glossy is amazing. You can really see that sparkle coming through. Such a winter blue colour. Now the matte is stunning, and as I've said, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but Twilight definitely does. Next we have Pumpkin. Now Pumpkin is a classic orange that is great from spring right through until autumn. However, I've had curing issues with Pumpkin, which is a real shame. I felt my layers were thin, but they needed to be even thinner. I did about 5 swatches of Pumpkin after filming this video for my stamping swatching box, and they all wrinkled on me, so very careful application is needed. I've also seen in the Facebook group that people have had curing issues with dark greens and burgundies. If this happens, start again. If you think you've gone thin, you can go even thinner, but Pumpkin is a gorgeous colour. Now glossy and matte both look great. I would personally use Pumpkin with both finishes. I'd wished I'd have had Pumpkin back at Halloween autumn time. It would have created some amazing manis, and it's perfect autumnal colour. But like I say, it can be used from spring to autumn. I will be working on improving my application of Pumpkin so I don't have curing issues again, but Pumpkin would be a very popular colour, I think. Next we have Florida, and this is a bright pink, or what I call a Barbie pink colour. Great for spring and summer manis. They have a few other place named gel polishes that I could see, like Hawaii and Mexico, and they are just as bright as Florida. I love working with bright pinks. I have a couple of dark purple stamping polishes which work really well over the bright pinks. Bright pinks like Florida are another popular colour choice to have in the summer months, so I can't wait to see what I can create with it. As you can see, even though it's super bright, 2 coats is all that is needed for full coverage. Pinks can sometimes have shadowing in the application, but I didn't get any of that with Florida. Now matte or glossy both work really well. I do think the matte takes away the brightness of Florida, but either way they are both great finishes. I have some geometric stamping plates that I think will work really well, along with some floral stamping plates as well. Florida will be a well used colour for me. Next we have Terracotta, and this is a light terracotta colour, but I can also see it being a peachy apricot colour. Again, like pumpkin, I had some curing issues, not as bad as pumpkin, so again I still need to watch my application with terracotta. However, you can see that one coat of terracotta and it's almost a perfect one coater. If you were adding nail art over the top like stamping, glitter or decals, you could probably get away with just the one coat. I will do the two just because I like to make sure it is full coverage, but it's a stunning colour, another one which will be great for spring, summer and autumn manis. I personally don't think I have anything like terracotta in my collection, so it's going to be interesting in what manis I create, but I definitely see brown and red working well alongside it. Now, matte and glossy both look great. Personally, I'm leaning more towards the matte, but both will make amazing finishes to terracotta. I don't know if this would be a popular colour or not. It's very pretty though. Next we have Shell 10, and this is a pearlized metallic type of finished fuchsia pink. It is so pretty. Now, with finishes like Shell 10, I find that doing long strokes down the nail very quickly gets rid of some of the lines that appear. I found it's hard to remove them all. Pearlized and metallic finishes aren't the easiest to work with. I don't have many gel polishes that are like the metallic-y pearlized finishes, so it's nice to add something like the Shell range from Premier Gel to my collection. I have a metallic dark purple stamping polish which I think is going to work amazing with Shell 10. Not sure if I have any glitters that will work or not. I will have to have a look at that, but Shell 10 is such a pretty colour. This I could see being another popular colour for me. Now, glossy looks amazing. You can see the lines running through it. Now, metallics can look stunning when they're turned matte, and Shell 10, I love how it looks, and you can also lose some more of the lines as well. Either way, it's a fantastic colour. Next we have Shell 12. Now, on camera and picture, Shell 12 is coming across slightly more of a darker blue than the dark purple that it really is. If you think of Cadbury's purple, that is what it is like in colour. Again, it has the same finish that Shell 10 had. They have a few different Shell colours in their range. In the next haul of Premier Gel colours that I do, I'll have another two, but they are really interesting colours. Shell 10 and Shell 12 are very pigmented, which I really like. For me, Shell 12 will be super popular colour. I love purples, and this one I adore. It would work really well together with Shell 10 as well in a mani. The two coats covers really well, just like Shell 10 did. It's a really pretty colour. I'll see if I can add a better picture to my Instagram page as well. Now, glossy looks amazing. It's bright and bold, a very pretty finish to Shell 12. The matte works as well. It gives it that frosted look, but again, very pretty finish. I can't wait to see what this looks like on my nails. I've also done all of the colours over clear pop sticks, and to be honest, there wasn't much of a difference between the clear and the natural pop sticks, which I'm really liking. These clear pop sticks are for my gel polish reference wheel that I have for all of my gel polishes. This is just my preferred way of showing them. All of my swatches will be over on my Instagram page in the next few days. There is a link in the description box below. If you do come over and see my posts and you like them, please give them a like as well. I'd be really grateful. Thank you for viewing my swatch review on my third Premier Gel haul video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below. I love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, thanks for watching and bye.